The following video is brought to you by EA Game Changers. I want to thank EA for giving me an opportunity to bring you guys some early information on Madden 22 Ultimate Team and also some codes for early access to Madden 22. Follow me on Twitter for more information. The link is in the description, and let me know in the comment section what player you want to add to your MUT 22 team on day one. What's good, everybody? What's going on? It's your boy Rob, aka Roboto. So in this video today, we're gonna go over some things involving the day one additions, the features, the cards, content that's gonna come to Madden 22 Ultimate Team. We got a lot coming, so keep an eye out here. We're gonna go over some of the awesome stuff that revealed on stream. Now, some of you might be here thinking, "Oh, where's this guy been?" We'll talk about that in a little bit. I do want to just quickly shout out everybody who supported me. I did get a new job. Shout outs to FanDuel. We're focusing on a lot of the live and YouTube content over there too, so make sure y'all show love there, and we'll dive into that a little bit later at the end of the video. But this video is right here for the day one information content for Madden 22 Ultimate Team. There's an Ultimate Champion out there, no more MUT Master. There's a MUT season or a Madden season. It's kind of a little way that we can go ahead and earn rewards as we play the game. Now, there's a couple things to note. One thing in particular, all the way at the top of this screen that they're going to keep showing, there's a hidden currency up there, right? Hidden currency could be anything. We could get footballs right away, Ultimate Kickoff like we did last year. So just keep an eye on that. The other thing too that's up in there that I think is a little low-key interesting is the cred is up there. Now, cred in particular is, from what I understand from last year, is for the yard. Now, could cred be something where we have to play the yard and potentially get cred to unlock things in MUT 22, jerseys, helmets, custom stuff like that? Who's to say? But cred being there in Ultimate Team is important, I think. Now, could this be removed by the time the game launches? Of course, but just something to keep in mind there about the cred. But as expected, we're getting a team captain, we're getting team affinities at launch. There's a lot of day one launch stuff coming out, so keep an eye out. Let's go over some of it. Once again, shouts to Kralo and the team over at EA. We're gonna go over some of it right now, what they went over for the day one launch content for Madden 22. All right, so before we fully dive into everything involving day one release day content for MUT 22, there is this ultimate season thing that I do think is important enough to touch on, not only in the video previous, but the video right here. So ultimate season is going to be kind of a way for you to unlock different things and objectives throughout the year. And ultimate season is going to be important. You're going to get packs, strategy items, power-up passes, 91 overall season edition player. So it's kind of mixing a bunch of stuff, right? Where we had the daily objectives, right? Where we get our power passes and coins, and different packs, by doing different weekly objectives too. Remember, we get those gridiron packs by hitting a certain amount of, yards or wins or packs open, whatever. So it's kind of combining everything into one for you to hit an ultimate season objective. Now, I don't know if that's going to be involving level master at all. I don't recall a level master being out anywhere, and if I'm wrong about that, please let me know. We're going to go through all the day one content Kralo also went over, but we saw team captain, MUT master, and team affinity stuff. I don't recall seeing a level master, so maybe that's what this 91 overall season edition player is, right? Maybe you get the 91, and he's the base item there, and then you can power him up as you get through ultimate seasons throughout the year, and eventually gets to a 99. Could that be the situation here? Potentially, but from what I understand, we don't have a level master as of right now. So that's ultimate season as we see it, right? So there's daily objectives, weekly objectives, different ultimate season rewards that you can get as you progress through. And here's Kralo and company again. So ultimate season here, as you open it up though, the ultimate season is going to have a couple different layers here. So as you see, daily objectives here, ultimate season rewards, there's something blurred out there. I don't know what that is. Could that potentially be the player art, right? The player who's going to be the 91, and eventually you get him and power him up all the way through. Who knows? Weekly objectives here and ultimate season rewards. Get packs, get coins, that whole deal there. Here's the activities that you got to do for daily objectives here. So win a game in any mode, win 2 games, purchase a pack, and extended daily, possess the ball for 10 minutes in any game mode. But you can do head-to-head season, solo battles, ultimate challenges, all that good stuff. So so you get the dailies and you go through, progress, and you get different stuff there for your ultimate season rewards. So as you progress through ultimate season rewards, you see there level 2, 50 training, level 3, you get 10k coins. 4, you get 70 plus overall gold better player, season champion, and collectibles. So maybe the season champion, that is the level master there. As we progress through, maybe that's who it is, I think. I don't know. Or is the season champion, I don't know. We'll progress through and check it out. Here's level 46. Common strategy item, gridiron pack at 47, power up pass there at 48, 49's 10k coins there as you progress through all the levels. I don't see 50 there, so I'm assuming 50 is the 91 overall. And complete these season rewards, 175 in the campaign there so Ultimate Season Chapter 1 you see there above. So right there, 175 stars, you get XP and coins, more XP for rushing, forced fumbles, more XP, more coins. So little coin rewards, baby coin rewards, I'm sure they go up as you progress through the year. So that's kind of Ultimate Season there, and I thought it was interesting enough for us to kind of touch on it and go right back through it. Right now we're going to jump into Kralo, going into everything for the release here. Now we went over previous and we went and saw that Zach Martin was one of the cards that's going to be released in the top 10. I believe number 9 here is Ryan Ramczyk, another lineman, one of the best in the game as per usual. Ryan Ramczyk there, amongst the best in the league. Coming up right after him was a tease that EA actually went ahead and sent out earlier in the days. DeAndre Hopkins here. I wonder if he's going to play this year. 87 overall, 84 speed. We're not crying home for anything here, right? We got to also see how everything works with thresholds and such. So, but right here, let's stop. Obviously, Tyreek Hill, big deal here. So Tyreek Hill, I believe he's the number 7 player, number 6, one of the two. 89 speed there on the 87 is interesting considering what we got later on for premieres. But 89 speed on his 87 overall. Remember, he's a little bit short, about 5'10 there. 89 deep route running. There's no thing here that says his archetype, right? So deep threat archetype, all that kind of stuff. I don't know if how relevant that is going to be this year, but I don't see anything here. But I could be wrong, I could be mistaken, because I remember previous kind of let you know what the archetype was here. I don't know how important that is this year. So there's Tyreek Hill there, 87 overall, 89 speed. Kralo back here. Now, launch day stuff from here forward, from what I understand, this is going to be the launch day items, including some pre-order stuff you can get, including some first day players and programs, as far as I understand it. So once again, the game comes out August 16th, I believe it is. So from what I understand here, August 12th is the EA Play early access that you can get. So I think the game comes out on the 20th. You can get it 3 days early by pre-ordering, and then you can get even earlier from EA Play, from what I understand. Could be wrong about that. Somebody please correct me in the comments if I'm wrong about that. But right here, EA Play missions for you to get different things, right? Cover athlete power up fantasy pack, exclusive power up play art, 80 plus overall wide receiver fantasy pack, and 1500 coins. So not a bad deal to do that, right? Especially if you're pre-ordering, if you got EA Play, not a bad deal there at all under the missions there, to kind of get your team started on the right foot, right? So right there are the challenges. They're available till 8/20. So yeah, I'm assuming this is, because the worldwide release is the 20th, so that makes sense. Then it gives you about a week there. So you get Mahomes to earn his power up progress, play through all these Mahomes missions. Same thing with Brady there. And then there's another thing that comes through. It's called the campaign. It's another set of solos here. I believe this is probably their setup to maybe epics or rivals. Whether you're a brand new Ultimate Team or returning veteran, this is where you start. Play through NFL season while building up your team. You'll be the basics of the mode, as well as some more advanced concepts seen on the field. So yeah, this is probably just a nice intro way. Maybe this is the early different NFL epics missions we got last year, but this is pretty much where you want to start. Here's the campaign. You want to go through these missions and get the different rewards that they give you there early on, guys. It's really important to just kind of grind it out, get as many rewards as possible, just kind of build your team up easily. The campaign also makes you do different things to achieve these goals right here. So you see, going over the basics, your team has to be like a 75 overall at least, so you kind of have to do some different things there. You earn a 75 overall, excuse me, sorry, after you beat the preseason challenges. I think there's a later on thing where you have to be a certain overall to play them. So right here it says any play in the coach suggested section of the playbook should work. So yeah, think about it like that, guys. This should be really easy. Execute any offensive play is literally the mission there. So super easy stuff. So right there, you play through week 18 bye week. Divisional championship, you're playing the Raiders, going all the way through the Super Bowl, looks like, against the Bucks. Epilogue there. And after that, you get these campaign edition upgrade players. So there's Shaquille Barrett, Chandler Jones, Derwin James, Travis Kelce. I don't remember how many there are in particular, but you have to exchange your campaign edition for his core elite version, as the Nat card. So I believe you get this card, Derwin, you trade it in and you get his core elite version as a Nat. So that's pretty cool there. For these different player items. So you see, you get the Derwin, you put these other things in there. It looks like the little tokens you get for playing this mode. and then you get Derwin, and then it's the same deal here as you progress through for the, I think that's Minka. Yeah, Minka Fitzpatrick, Brandon Cooks, Bobby Wagner, Cam Jordan. So there's a bunch of guys you can go ahead and achieve their card, their elite card, elite version. It's a nat version, so it is what it is, but I think some of these guys should be able to go into their power-ups, even if they are nat, so that's cool there. Right here, it's called Gridiron Tower, but I think they're changing the name of it to Gridiron Fortress or something. I have no clue. I don't think it really matters, but it's a gridiron thing with like melted lava. So Gridiron Tower here is completing challenges. The only way to scale this beast. The higher the climb, the better your rewards will be. Do you have what it takes to reach the top? So a thing to remember here too with all these kind of challenges early on, a lot of the stuff like the rewards could be like thousands of stars, but it's stuff that keeps unlocking throughout the year. Especially a bunch of these solo progression, like, you know, here's chapter 1, chapter 2, so keep an eye out for that. Right there at the bottom though, Gridiron Tower, the feature tier, 80 stars, you get an 87 overall JC Jackson and his power up there as the items. So that's pretty dope right there. So you can kind of, you know, grind out your team just by playing solos and getting these rewards, right? We haven't even gotten to what you could potentially get from multiplayer and all that good stuff, which is, I'm sure, way down the line as we go over more MUT things. But I mean, on launch day or even during EA Play Early Access, there's a lot of stuff you can do to get a pretty solid team. I mean, I don't see why you couldn't get like an 82, 83 overall. Team Affinity is back again. So obviously we have team captains, team builders to start off. So welcome back, Team Affinity. It was a welcome program last year. Hopefully they continue strong this year. Bring us some cool legend names or fan favorite names. The team captains are meh. They're not the best. We'll go over them in particular, but team captains here, team builders are different things you get under Team Affinity there. First one to go over is Lance Allworth, but right here, as you see, boost your team captain under the activity there, under the missions tab. But Lance Allworth here is the 85. I think this is the standard. Yeah, and this is his 89 when you get the put the training in. The cool thing about captains is that in Allworth here, by the way, 89 overall is 88 speed, right? I mean, interesting. You know, he's about as fast as Tyreek Hill. His height is right there. Deep route running is about the same. His height, he's taller than Tyreek. So just interesting there for Allworth. Jack Youngblood, also another team captain there. He's always pretty solid on the edge with his speed there. 78 speed to start the year on his 85. Obviously, when you get him up to an 89, it's going to be a different deal there with 82 speed. Block Shed is going to be at 86, so it's not too bad to start. 6'4" as well. He's pretty tall. So Jack Youngblood's not a bad option. I've always liked Youngblood cards. John Lynch, probably one you want to avoid just because he's a little bit slow, I would say, and his hit power is not really where you'd kind of really love it. 89 hit power isn't bad, but you know, 86 speed there. He's not going to keep up with the Tyreeks and even Allworth, right? The other team captain. Zone coverage is low. His man coverage is a little bit low too. So if you put him in the box and he's kind of stuck on a running back or a tight end, you know, you're crossing your fingers there. So I don't know how viable John Lynch is, especially considering that another card that we're going to get for free that's available basically on launch is going to be another strong safety. So I probably wouldn't touch Lynch at all. He's probably like number 4 for me out of all of these. Just because, again, he's not gonna, it's nothing you can't get in a better card later on, right? And we'll go over that. And the last card here, Sean Alexander, is 89 overall. Seahawks fans are getting blessed, and we'll talk about that safety that we're gonna get later on. But 89 overall, 86 speed. One thing to know about Alexander, he's 225 pounds, which is a little bit under that 230 pound kind of threshold we like. But that's okay, because we're still gonna make the most of it. Sean Alexander, he's always a good time. He's a pretty solid running back always through MUT. So shouts to Sean Alexander. They also blurred all the card arts. I don't understand why. I don't know why. Just the card art, not the whole card, just the art. It's weird. But here's the breakdown for team captains. 3 times team bucket in the beginning. The campaign week 3 virtual season. Each ability costs 5 training. Each superstar X Factor ability is 10 training. To upgrade from 85 to 89, you just need 5 training per upgrade. So keep that in mind there. The campaign week 3 virtual season, I think that's pretty much where you get to unlock the team captain is week 3. So keep all that in mind here as we progress through the year. So here's team builders here under Team Affinity. Team builders a lot of the times are really good cards that really help out a lot of teams, especially when it comes to theme teams and those who really like to use their theme team. So right here, as you see, complete 30 games, get 75 team tackles, 15 sacks, force 10 fumbles. There's no like real rhyme or reason to which one's going to be which right now. Obviously, as we progress through and get the game in our hands, we'll figure out which one's the best way. But honestly, early on, the best thing is to do is just play the game, right? You're eventually going to get all these accolades as you just progress through it. So that's what you do there for Team Affinity. To get team builders, Here's some more there on the opposite end: 300 points, 20 rushing touchdowns, 20 passing touchdowns, and so on. Anthony Barr here at the linebacker is one of the builders. 83 speed, but as we saw in the beta, linebackers still are trash. They can't jump. His block shot's a little bit low there at 76 too, if you wanted to have him attack the line there. But Barr's more known as a coverage dude, so I don't love it there. So Anthony Barr's probably a skip there if I had a choice, and we don't know again if this is a choice pack or a random. But Chase Claypool here, he's a tall, pretty speedy receiver. Last year he was kind of a problem a lot of times when I went up against him, but 84 overall, 87 speed. He's tall once again. Deep route running there is 82, a little bit lower than you like. Route running is a little bit troublesome, but catching there's an 84. So, but again, these are, you know, early opening day, I guess you could say, cards. We're not going to sit here and cry too much about it. Jalen Smith here, 84 overall, 86 speed. Another guy who's going to be pretty solid in your coverage there. As a linebacker, him and Barr, pretty two solid coverage linebackers, probably two of the best, if not the best in the league. But in Madden 22, it just really doesn't matter. So shouts to Jalen Smith though for always pretty much getting an early year card that's irrelevant quick. But Justin Herbert here, nice interesting option, especially if you're not getting the pre-order for Brady or Mahomes. I don't hate this Herbert card. 84 overall with 89 throw power is pretty nice. 78 speed too at the quarterback position is not horrible, but Herbert's just fun, right? He's just fun to use. He's always a good time to have out there on the Ultimate Team field, throwing to some legendary receivers. So Herbert might be an option you see a lot of people out there picking, especially with the two linebackers being in. So those are the options there. You know, it's between Claypool and Herbert for me, and then Landon Collins last but not least here. And there's no power-up emblem on any of these guys, so I don't know if they go into their power-ups or not. But 83 speed here for Landon, 71 man, 79 zone, 86 hit power. Pretty much everything we were saying about John Lynch, but on a slower version, right? I think they're about the same height too as well, but his overall is 84. Lynch is 89, and Landon's probably in the same boat there. A little bit too slow. Don't let him get caught out there man coverage, but he'll knock some skulls off with that nice hit power there. So, but here's where you go ahead and do the core rookies now. So you can go ahead to get the core rookie master Devonta Smith, who's also going to have a power up, which I think is very interesting. We'll stop and talk about that for a moment. But the core rookie exchange here, you just put all the rookies in there, enough to get an 87 overall Devonta Smith, pretty much what we had last year with Isaiah Simmons, I believe it was. And we kind of talked about this too when we were making predictions for like different things involving rookie premiere, which we'll get into later. And we figured Devonta Smith, one of the receivers, was probably gonna be the rookie pick, especially since we got Isaiah Simmons last year. But here's Devonta Smith, 87 overall card, and like I said, he has a power up. You see the little logo there underneath his R there on the rookie card, and there's Devonta Smith powered up, 88 going all the way through. I know my guy Flames, obviously my dude Popular Stranger, very excited about this one. 88 overall with 89 speed, 84 deep route running is not the best, but he's more so known as a little kind of a slot dude there. 85 short route running, 86 medium route running, 86 catch. So Devonta Smith there is going to be your rookie master. I hope they add more throughout the year. I hope they allow this Devonta Smith to have a power up for a reason. I would hate for them to kind of give Devonta Smith a power up and then not do anything with them. I hope this means that Devonta is probably like the only rookie that gets upgrades throughout the year, and you have to do more rookie sets and keep that rookie set kind of viable, right? Whereas MLB The Show, for example, and I hate to keep going back to it, but it's fresh in my mind. I've played it recently. You know, they find a way to keep the sets fresh, right? You keep adding cards, whether a player gets called up or there's new cards that are added later on, and it makes that new set of awards players, for example, or second half heroes, makes it more expensive, or makes it more viable, right? To make that one card at the end more expensive or cheaper. So hopefully they do that with the rookie set here, right? Where we just keep, you know, Devonta Smith's overall goes up to, let's say, a 90, and now instead of adding 50 cards, we have to add 60 cards, right? So make it kind of like that, so we can also get rid of our pack trash rookies too, because we get those throughout the year. We pretty much can't do anything with them. So hopefully that'll be the scenario. Hopefully that's the reason why he has a power up at launch, because there's some other veteran players that are in the NFL that don't have a power up at launch. So hopefully the reason Devonta has a power up is for a good one and not just a waste of time. And hopefully this also means he gets some good upgrades too throughout the year. I mean, maybe if he doesn't get the rookie program upgraded, maybe he gets a zero trill card or something, and it's pretty good that we can figure out that he can go right in that power up. So progressing on though, we have Ultimate Champion. Ultimate Champion is pretty much gonna be MUT Master, but it's gonna be Cam Chancellor, 95 overall Cam Chancellor here. You can get it Ultimate Champion, I believe, on launch day. You can start grinding for it as we go through. Ultimate Champion, pretty much you're gonna have to go through, reach level 5, start earning progress towards obtaining your Ultimate Champion Cam Chancellor, score a touchdown in any game mode to earn your Ultimate Champion. So you could go ahead and progress through different activities. It's blurred, something's blurred out there at the top there too, where it says reach level 5. I don't know why it's blurred. It's always interesting when they blur things for no reason. I don't know, why are we blurring things, EA? But here's the Ultimate Champion challenges nonetheless, once again, to get that Cam Chancellor. And he's part of the reason why I'm saying not to do anything with John Lynch or Landon Collins. You're pretty much, everybody's gonna have this dude for free, so why go ahead and waste a team captain pick or waste a team builders pick on a guy you're pretty much gonna get for free? I believe Cam Chancellor does have alternate positions though, if I'm not mistaken. I believe he has a free safety and a cornerback alternate position. But as you see right here too, with Ultimate Champion, you got to progress through and win games of certain overalls also to progress through and go ahead and unlock that. So winning 100 games with an 85 overall, you know, might not be something you do first day out. So keep that in mind there as you progress. Ultimate Champion is going to require your team to actually be kind of good and not just grind, you know, being a 75 overall and just get the simple rewards. So keep that in mind too. Here's Cam Chancellor. Is his power up right here, 76 overall power up card. It doesn't really matter to me. What we want to see here though is 95. I think this is the 76 turns into the 95. I think that's what it is. I don't think it's an actual power up, but the art also is blurred. I don't know why. Just the art is blurred. But here's Cam Chancellor's card nonetheless, the 95. He has 92 speed right there. The art changed as well, but he's 6'3", 225. So he's tall, he's big, 93 hit power, 92 speed, 95 overall. The man coverage is a little suspect there at 87, but it's the best out of what we've seen, I believe, out of all the other strong safeties so far, in 92 zone coverage. So even if you want to set him back there and forget it, cool. If you want to put him in the box and have two other kind of free safeties back, that's also cool. He's going to be an early headache in the game because he's just going to be big, strong, and laying the wood. He's going to be hitting. So that's Cam Chancellor there. Kralo touched on some like abilities and X Factor things, and he said next week they're going to dive into some stuff. As you see here, Reinforcement Elite, there's something special about it. He didn't really get into too many details there, but as you see the different X Factors and abilities, there's run support right there under his position there, and there's only 3 abilities there for that last slot. So I don't know, but yeah, there's his secondary positions as well. Cornerback, like I said, and I think the other one's free safety. So Cam Chancellor will be able to pretty much play anywhere in your backfield there without having to do any power-ups or anything like that. You can switch his position around on the card there just for 500 training. But right here, Superstar X Factor Reinforcement Elite starts in the zone, but the X Factor will have a 6 AP cost. So that means he's going to start triggered for Reinforcement Elite, but the X Factor will have a 6 AP cost. So it's going to cost you 6 AP to get the X Factor on your team. So, but he has a discounted ability slots with discounted AP cost, and CB secondary position unlocks at 94 overall. So these conditions apply only to the Ultimate Champion Cam Chancellor. So keep that in mind there for Ultimate Champion. And this is pretty much the last thing we're going to go over. I don't think this is day 1 exactly. I think this is like within like after launch. But I don't think this is going to be like available EA Play early access. I don't think. I could be wrong. This could be the first program we get. Superstars, the MUT Superstars, pretty much. They're calling it just Superstars. There's Russell Wilson, beat Superstar Champion challenges, 89 overall Superstar Champion, and these challenges featuring some of their stand-up performances. Each champion challenge requires a sequence to beat. Reward for 180 to 84 Elite Superstars player. So I believe there's a whole bunch, and by the way too, the team affinity cards, the team builders, every team has one. They just didn't go over all of them, so keep that in mind. So Superstar Champions, Superstar Heroes here. So right here are some of the heroes. 86 overall heroes, earn them by completing their sets or winning them on the auction house. So the champions are different. You want to reign supreme, get 89 overall Superstar Champions, but you need 386 overall Superstar Heroes, right? So keep that in mind there. Terry McLaurin here is the 86 overall deep throw with 88 speed. So he's pretty comparable to Tyreek Hill there, but I believe he's a smidge taller. So could be wrong about that. But Marlon Humphrey here of 89 overall. Again, he's the champion. McLaurin here's the hero. Humphrey's the champion at 89 overall, 87 speed, 88 press, 84 zone, 89 man. And then as we progressed here to my guy Saquon Barkley, 88 speed, 87 break tackle, 88 COD, 73 catch, 86 carry. That's dope right there. So those are some of the teases there for the superstars. I don't think there was another one. No, that was it. And then after this, we kind of dove into some of the more core elite cards that are gonna come out. So there's a lot of cards that are coming out. A bunch of these dudes, by the way, don't have a little power-up emblem underneath them there. But you see McLaurin there's a deep threat archetype, so keep that in mind. These guys also are gonna have abilities already baked into them, similar to how superstars we had in the past. So you see right here, I think he has matchup nightmare, comeback. I think that's Most there. So all these guys will have abilities baked into them there. And we're gonna dive into the elite guys here to close out some things. More elite players are gonna be available at launch. You saw there Jalen Ramsey's 88 overall, 85 speed, 89 press, 86 zone, 88 man. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Jalen Ramsey's always interesting, man. I really like Jalen. Sometimes he's too slow, but like that coverage sometimes you can't really beat that with a stick, you know what I mean? So I like Jalen Ramsey there. And that's pretty much it for the launch day items, things that we will be able to get at launch. There's a lot of stuff, man. One more thing too, I wanted to go over some of the pre-order bonuses here. Here's a Peyton Manning. That's going to be like a GameStop bonus here. 85 overall there for Peyton with 89 throw power. So that's Peyton Manning's card there. And here's Charles Woodson, 85 overall, 86 speed. I don't know if we're going to be able to get these also, like these in particular, or be able to get their power-ups on the market somewhere. I'm not too sure. I'm not going to pre-order just to get one of these two guys. You know what I mean? For me, it's not worth it particular, but I understand if you want to. So before we get out of here, just gonna cycle through all the players once again and stop on some rookie premieres here. Zach Martin right there, Ryan Ramczyk here. That was 10. Ramczyk here is 9 on the top 10 Madden MUT Ultimate Team players or cards to start the game. DeAndre Hopkins here at 8. Number 7 there is gonna be Tyreek Hill. Number 6 here is gonna be Jalen Ramsey. So that's 10 through 6 right there. They're gonna reveal the rest next week, obviously, as we go through and get more releases here from Madden Ultimate Team. But what I did want to touch on are rookie premieres, and here's Elijah Vera Tucker to kick things off. Now, here's the rookie premiere program. Basically, if you completed everything, you can get either of the following combination: 2 auctionable high overall rookie premieres, or 1 nat high overall for a quarter quick sell, 2 nat high overall rookie premieres, and 1 auctionable high overall rookie premiere player. So basically 4 players there from what I understand, and I think you might want to do it because some of these guys are impressive right here. Here's Elijah Vera Tucker, and talk about a starting lineman here just to start your game off strong. So Elijah Vera Tucker here, 86 overall, 88 strength, the blocking there, whatever it is what it is, just like it always is with linemen. But as we progress on through, a guy he's probably going to be matched up with a lot throughout the careers, excuse me. It's probably be the lineman Christian Barmore here, defensive tackle, 73 speed, 83 block shed. Nothing too crazy here to cry home about. 78 power move. He could be a guy you pick just to kind of fill out a spot there on your defensive line. Jalen Phillips here, he's actually on my Madden 20 team right now, or Madden 21 team, excuse me. 87 speed on him, 78 block shed. He's all over the field for me, and he has some solid speed there. So I like this guy a lot. I think he's kind of an underrated pick there. Najee Harris here, 87 speed, 85 COD. Nothing too crazy for me. I'm going to be setting my sights on Barkley, so we're probably going to skip Najee Harris. Trevor Lawrence here, 79 speed, 88 throw power, 92 play action. So I don't hate it. I don't hate it, right? 86 overall there. But my sights might be on Herbert, like we talked about earlier. So that's Trevor Lawrence there. Another guy that's going to get an upgrade here is going to be the one, the only, the Cowboys linebacker, Micah Parsons. 88 speed. Now that's 2 Cowboys linebackers, by the way. They're going to have like high overall cards to start the year. 88 speed for him, 84 hit power, 64 zone there. Annoying. Kyle Pitts here, 86 overall, 88 speed at the tight end position. He's probably gonna be a guy a lot of people pick, including myself. It's a good starting tight end to have on your team to start the year. So shouts to Kyle Pitts here. 84 catch as well, 85 spec catch. Nice. JC Horn here, he might be another option for me too as well at the cornerback position. 89 speed, 78 zone, 83 press. Not the best. 82 man coverage is not the best, but maybe it's a nice solid card that we pick to write out with to start the year. Trevon Moehrig here, 90 speed, 90 speed, 90 speed, 90 speed, 86 hit power. Man in zone is really low, but he's a safety, and you're gonna throw him back there to probably knock some skulls off. Not bad at all. I like this card a lot. And Jamar Chase here, another guy that's probably gonna be on a lot of people's teams. 91 speed, 88 deep route running, excuse me, 81 catch, but that 91 speed alone is just going to be enough for people to pick them. So I mean, if I had to pick 4, I'm probably going to go Jamar Chase, Trevon Moehrig, the safety there, I might go probably then Kyle Pitts, and the other one will probably be JC Horn or Elijah Vera Tucker. I'll probably go Elijah Vera Tucker, Kyle Pitts, Jamar Chase, and Trevon Moehrig there as my 4, since I did all the rookie premieres. So those are the rookie premieres, guys, and they're pretty mean, especially when you get a Jamar Chase and you compare him to a guy like Tyreek Hill. You know, Tyreek Hill has the deep route running, but Jamar Chase got that speed, got that jump, and I believe he also has some size on him too in the height department. So interesting times. Now, the last thing we're gonna go over are some pre-order bonuses, some stuff you get in these legend bundles, but these are guys that are gonna be confirmed in the game pretty much, because if we have them now, we're gonna have them later on. So you saw 2 legends previously. We already saw Peyton Manning, Charles Woodson. Here's another guy, Deion Sanders. He's gonna be in a pre-order legends bundle pack with Patrick Mahomes. So if you get that, pick this one with Deion there. So that's Deion, 85 overall, 88 speed, 85 overall, Randy Moss. Good to see him at the launch here. 87 speed on him, 84 deep route running. We love to see Randy Moss, and they're on the Patrick Mahomes bundle there for the launch, guess pre-order release date stuff. Rodney Harrison here is a safety, another safety option if you don't like any of the other options, but Rodney Harrison here, 84 speed, 85 zone, 84 hit power. Nice, but good to know we're gonna have Rodney in the game. Wes Welker, new name that we haven't had in a couple years here. 86 speed on him. He's gonna be a demon slot receiver. So keep that in mind there for Wes Welker, and all these legend bundles are gonna be in some pre-orders. Here's Tom Brady's 87 overall. I believe this is his pre-order Brady. 50 speed, no thanks. 83 throw power there, no thanks. And here's 88 overall Patrick Mahomes there. You see with the power up art there, 88 throw power. Gonna be one strong quarterback out there to have. So that's what you're gonna come to expect for launch content. There's a lot to go over, and I'm glad we had Kralo explain it more in detail. We'll go over some more stuff as it becomes prevalent and relevant to what we want to cover here. But just keep in mind that we have a lot of stuff still to come out and announce. They kind of went ahead and announced this a little bit earlier than we expected, so we can still probably get a lot of content coming to us when it comes to Madden 22, Madden 22 Ultimate Team, and all that good stuff. So keep an eye out there. We're gonna continue loading on this channel sporadically, maybe do mostly shorts. We'll continue to do the streams sporadically, but just keep supporting, keep showing your love. I understand if you guys want to rock somewhere else, completely understandable, but we're gonna have a good time here nonetheless with Madden 22 Ultimate Team. All right, so that's all for this video. Appreciate y'all for stopping by. We'll catch you next time. Peace out.